Hello children, welcome to online learning from RPS. Students, food, shelter and clothing are three basic needs of every individual. All three are equally important and the human beings have always been experimenting with these three needs. Our constant struggle to make something better has always been the reason behind the modifications and advancements made. That holds good in the case of clothing as well. Since the prehistoric era, there has been a drastic change in the clothing that humans wear. Earlier, man used only large leaves of the trees to cover their body. With time, it have seen that animal skin can be used as a cover for the body. Soon, animals for their fur, fleece and skin were employed. However, these were not clothes in true sense, right? They were helpful in covering the body, no doubt, but clothes that we use today are not leaves of plants directly. We use plant products to synthesize fine threads which are woven further into beautiful fabrics. These are useful in making clothes that we wear. Let us understand the beautiful science behind the process of making fibers and turning them into fabrics. To begin with, let us understand the few terms. What are fibers? In simple words, these are significantly long threads, extremely long threads that can be converted into yarns. And what are yarns, by the way? Yarns are nothing but the long continuous threads that can be directly woven into fabrics. And before you ask what fabrics are, these are the pieces of clothes that we use for making the clothes. That means yarn is interwoven to form the pieces of fabrics that can be cut and stitched to make clothes. So, fibers are the threads which are used to make long and continuous usable threads called yarns. These yarns are then woven into fabrics which are used to make clothes. Simple, isn't it? So, in order to learn about the fabrics, we need to understand the types of fibers. What are we mean by the types of fibers? Fibers are just thin and long threads, right? Not entirely so. So, tell me, which types of clothes are preferred by us during summer? Soft and light clothes usually made up of cotton, right? And during winter? Cozy and thick woolen clothes occupy the list. Bags which are made up of fabrics need to be strong rather than the comfortable. These tensile strength is provided by jute fibers. What about the soft and glossy clothes we use in our daily life? These are made up of acrylic fibers. These few examples indicate that there are a variety of fibers available for our use. For our simplicity, we have divided fibers into two major categories. One category is natural fiber and the second category is synthetic fibers. Natural fiber, as the name says, are obtained from natural sources. So, what could be the sources be? The sources would be both plants and animals. Can we list a few examples of each type? Plants like cotton and jute give us natural fibers. Similarly, animals like sheep and goat and camel and so many are also used for their fur, fleece and skin. In contrast to these natural fibers, the synthetic ones are made by us in laboratories and industries, to be precise. Nylon, polyester, acrylic are these fibers are the best examples to study synthetic fiber category. Lastly, do you know that some synthetic fibers are made using natural fibers as starting material? Yes, it's true. Natural fibers are chemically processed and modified significantly to gain another category of fibers. These are called semi-synthetic fibers. Rayon, artificial wool are a couple of examples for this category. However, natural fibers still top the charts, especially in the garment industry, for its various benefits over synthetic fibers. Thank you.